turn it around and shake it for me. Turn around and shake it for me. Turn it around and shake it for me. Turn it around and shake it for me.
WEFM is SVG.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Welcome back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 8:14 here in St. Vincent and the Eastern Caribbean. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Ari. With me is Roleza, and we have a special guest with us this morning, Mr. Francisco Perez. Said it correctly, right?
Yes.
Or better yet, Senor Francisco Perez.
Correct.
He is the head of the diplomatic mission of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, and we're here to discuss the anniversary of the Caribbean community, CARICOM. So good morning, Mr. Perez.
Yes, good morning. And let me say first, thank you very much, WEFM and Roleza, Samuel and Arichon for having me here to give some information about this new anniversary of the CARICOM agreement and Venezuela in this agreement, no? That we are going to have an activity to celebrate something that we call Venezuela, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Caribbean Unity and Solidarity. So, this is very important because we establish relationship between St. Vincent and the Grenadines 44 years ago, no? In October, 29th of October, we've signed the first agreement, and CARICOM is the 51st anniversary that in all the Caribbean will celebrate in next week on 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And last year we haven't the first activity in that regard on between 26 and 30 of June. And in that opportunity that we celebrate the 50 year of CARICOM, we invite the Prime Minister Raul Gonzalez to do a conference with us, and we did many other activities, no, like photography exposition or we show some picture of our in all the Caribbean of our achievement, no? Mm-hmm. and the conference and cultural chair. So we have a good week in last year, and this year in the more or less the same week in all the Caribbean, all the countries where we have a representation that are all of them in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
We will celebrate the week with some activities. So in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we will have on 27, I think it's 30.
That's
30,
Friday?
Which is this week.
Thursday.
Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
27, yes. Mm-hmm. We will have the activity starting at 9:30. Mm-hmm. There in the financial building, in the downstairs, in the basement.
Complex? Financial complex?
Financial complex, where they
complex,
usually
yes.
have the press conferences, I believe.
Correct, but no, will be outside.
On the ground floor.
Yeah, on the ground floor.
Yeah,
exactly.
outside there where they usually have press conferences.
All right,
yes.
all right.
And
that is with the idea of that all the people that are on the street can enjoy the activity.
Okay.
For many years, and this year, especially this year, St. Vincent have a good representation in Venezuela because we start early in 2024 with a theater festival. The theater festival, San Vincent participate with our week folk group, and they were there. They present the performance. Then after, La Gracia dance group also went to Venezuela for the dance festival.
Yes.
And now, finishing on Saturday, the group SBG Drummer Foundation are there.
All right.
They have to come today to returning to San Vincent. And what the idea of this activity also is that those three groups can represent the cultural linkage that San Vincent and Venezuela have, and the Caribbean. Is a historical cultural interchange. But more than that, the linkage is because we share many cultural activities. No, it's not the war. Activity is not the war.
Similarities.
History. Remember that the indigenous Carib that were living in Venezuela, in the southeast of Venezuela, they start populating the Caribbean island, the eastern Caribbean island, no? And they are right here as a Calinago. In Venezuela, we call Cariña. And well, we know the history of colonization, of expelling of all the indigenous and then bringing the Africans, and then the mixture between the indigenous and the Africans, and was born the Garifuna, the Garifuna ethnic. And so we have very strong tie in our customs, in our culture, in our social activities, no?
The funny thing is, a lot of people don't know that, because I did a cultural festival in Taiwan, and I promoted Caribbean and Latin America. And people are like, why are you promoting Latin America? And do you know that the indigenous people actually came up from South America? They landed on St. Kitts, and they made their way down the islands and started populating the islands before colonization. And a lot of people aren't aware of that we're that deeply connected through culture and ethnicity.
And it's very impressed. I am very impressed because San Vincent have, for example, I will give you one example. When La Gracia went to Venezuela, they one of the performance was the pole, the dance
pole
of
dancing.
Pole dancing, no?
Me pole.
Yeah, me pole,
dancing.
exactly. And we have exactly the same dance in Venezuela. Exactly the same. We call different, no?
Yes.
But it's exactly the same. Maybe the music change, but the important is how they move the different culture between the two countries, and the similarity or the exactly the same kind of dance we dance here.
Yeah.
And the culture of the drummer. The drum.
And it's also very similar to the bottle dance in Guatemala.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. And the drummer, we have that culture from Africa, and that stay in Venezuela, stay in the Caribbean, because the drum were the way to communicate between the Africans. No, they cannot speak the same language, but they and in different plantation that they were. They had to communicate one with the other, and they used the drum. So, and in Venezuela was the same. It's not different.
Yeah.
And in all the Caribbean. So, we share that, no? And the history of this relationship also continue with the President Chavez that You know, something very funny. In Venezuela, we didn't listen about the country of the Caribbean until Chavez arrived. We some people know well the Caribbean, yes, the Caribbean, Jamaica or
Right.
Haiti, but
Barbados.
Barbados, yeah, but Dominica, San Vincent, what is that? Where is that? And Chavez started talking about that,
Okay.
and also having the brotherhood between our countries. And in 1907, sorry, in 2007, was the first time that the President Chavez came here. And in that opportunity, in two opportunity he came here, but in 2007, he signed the building of the LGP deposit here in Camden Park.
LPG.
LPG, sorry,
Yeah,
LPG.
that's.
LPG, and also he signed he put the first ton in the deposit of a fuel next to the Bin Lake in Loman Bay.
Loman's Hill. Okay.
Loman's Bay.
Loman
Right.
Bay. And now is a reality there. You have the plant there.
Power plant. Okay.
Yeah, the power
Okay.
next to the power plant. Yes, you have a tank there that belong to a joint company, Venezuela and San Vincent. And
I think I'm learning something new today. I didn't know that.
well, that plant served as a deposit for the fuel that through Petrocaribe, the agreement of Petrocaribe that San Vincent is signatory, were receiving until 2017. We had to stop in that moment because the unilateral measure against our country. So when the administration of Trump, Biden, Trump, and Obama, or Sam Obama, yes, when they say no, that measure or the so-called sanctions are against just the member of the government, and it's nothing to do with the people. Was demonstrated already many times that sanction hit not just the people of Venezuela that already hit, but also the people of the Caribbean. We have to start the Petro-Caribbean agreement. I mean, not the agreement, sending fuel
Program.
to this country. Petro-Caribbean was not sold or is not sold is not just the agreement of oil or fuel. It's also social, is health, is political and cultural. So we have to start almost everything. The last time that Miracle Mission came was in 2019. They could come. They did the search for people that have a eye problem, and with the idea of coming in 8 months after. But we have to stop because the blockade, financial blockade, didn't allow us to have people outside. And I say many times in the media this, but stop the money that we receive as an embassy, and we have to be creative to survive in each country, in each island of the Caribbean, and in each country of the world. So heat already hit, and it's true that hit not just the people of Venezuela but also the people of the Caribbean. San Vincent, for example, didn't receive more fuel to work the power plant, and that made that you have to increase the price of the power, the electricity.
Right.
If the Petrocaribe continue sending, that maybe could be less damage for the people, no? So it's true, hitting the people of San Vincent also.
I didn't realize that there was a social aspect to the Petrocaribe agreement.
Yes.
I think many of us think that it's just with regards to fuel.
No. The
Okay.
Miracle Mission belong to the Petrocaribe, and also some other health activities like surgeries, and because with the financial of Petrocaribe, and it's not just here in San Vincent, it's all this the country that signed the Petrocaribe agreement. So they send the doctor to search the people, the population, and can make the surgery here or in Venezuela. But also cultural. We share different cultural activities, bringing, for example, let me give you one example. In San Lucia, for example, the musical system that we have in Venezuela, they have one in San Lucia, and all the instruments were financed by Petrocaribe.
Okay.
So it's not just the fuel; it's the fuel that work to have more interchange in the political area, in the social area, in the cultural area, in all the countries that are, and also another aspect, the Alba Bank. Petrocaribe have Alba Bank, where the bank finance different projects. Here in San Vincent, for example, we finance there are one enterprise industry of sauce, spicy sauce.
Vinci Fresh.
Vinci Fresh, exactly, Vinci Fresh, and that industry were financing by Alba Bank, and benefit not just an industry, benefit also the farmers that bring the production to the industry. So Alba Bank is financing in actually another project here in San Vincent, and of course is for the benefit of the people of the Caribbean. That was the idea of the President Chavez and the continuity of the President Maduro.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm misinformed, but I thought the sanctions ended last December.
No, that is a misinformation, because United States announced that they let me start with this. There are more than 930 sanctions or unilateral measures against our country. 930. The country that have more unilateral measure is Iran with 970 or more than that. Actually, what they did was to take some aspect of the sanction to have to try to explain in the best way. No, if your mom sanctions you, you are not going to leave the house, and you are not going to watch TV. The two sanctions, that because you have the behavior that she expect, or because she wanted, like the United States. And your mom say, okay, you are not going to leave the house, but you can watch TV for 1 hour per day. That is what they did.
Okay.
Just release a little bit some aspect of the sanction, and that benefit them, because when you say a company that cannot join Venezuelan oil industry, and suddenly you say, yes, you can sign contract with that country, But the oil you have to bring here. The oil that you produce, you have to bring here to the United States. So that benefit them. Or you say to Trinidad, I will eliminate part of the sanction for this company, and you can sign with Venezuela, but you cannot pay in US dollar. You have to pay with service, for example. They put conditions, and we don't accept that.
Okay.
We don't accept that. So they don't eliminate the sanction at all. They just a few months ago they established another sanction or reactivate some sanction with the oil company.
No.
Okay. So bring it back here to us. I know that you are going to go through the week of activities. But I have a question with regards to the Venezuelan embassy that was here. I remember when I was growing
He's
up.
here.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, right. So I wanted to know, because I know that before there would have been Spanish classes that were
Yes.
offered. Is that still happening?
Yes.
Okay.
We offer through the Venezuelan Institute for Culture and Cooperation that is located still in Kingstown, opposite to Gere High School.
Okay.
Is still there. We have Spanish classes, free Spanish classes. We have two modalities. One is online classes for the first level, and the second level could be level 2. And we have presential classes in that building for all the other level that you have. Now we are finishing the first semester or trimester, and very soon we will start the level 2 of those that started online in level 1, and we'll finish in that one the level 7 that some of them arrived already. It's 2-year classes to achieve the level 7, and then you can continue with some conversational workshop that we have. But we have also music workshop we had in the past, but the pandemic we had to stop with the pandemic. Cooking class, the conversation, the music workshop, and the all the level. Yes. We continue with that classes.
So I know not a lot of persons are interested in the Spanish class, but how do you apply? How do you become a part of it?
Normally, we use web page, news web page here in San Vincent is the San Vincent Time. San Vincent Time.
Okay.
San Vincent Time. They post our call to register registration, and you can do it online. You fill the Google form that we post there, and there are different day for the classes: Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So all the classes are after 4:30 in the afternoon for the people that work, of course. And we have the two modality, as I say before, online and presential. For those that cannot go there, they have the online class, but not for all the level, just for the beginners.
Okay, so if you want information, you can go to the institute opposite the girls' high school,
or call to our
embassy.
phone, to our embassy, and we will give you all the information. Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right,
and the activity. Sorry. Say again.
All right. So I heard you mention something about cooking classes.
Yes.
Is it Venezuelan?
Venezuelan food.
Could you tell me a little bit more of this, please?
Well, we have different food, national food that we try to teach there. Is for example, the arepa is the more popular food, is like our bread, no?
Okay.
But it's made with cornmeal water, and we put in the fire for one side, and it's round, like donuts, but very not as fat as them. We have empanadas. We have cachitos. Cachitos is a bread filling with ham, jam, ham.
Okay, jam as in jelly, like a jelly.
No.
Ham as ham meat. Okay,
ham
right.
meat. We have also arepita dulce, that is the same arepa but sweet.
Ice cream.
No ice cream, no.
Oh, okay.
no national food, nationality.
No, I don't do say sweets. I was wondering if it's ice cream.
No,
Okay.
we have a quesillo. Quesillo is like a your flan, but this is made with rum also.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting. There are many other dishes that we teach how to prepare. No, pan de jamón, that is a Christmas food made like a bread, but filling with ham and olive and bacon and other things. No? And also ayaca. The ayaca is the traditional dish in Christmas. It's like your dukuno, but your dukuno is sweet.
Right.
Ours is not sweet. Is filling with beef, chicken, pork, olive.
I think it's something like pastel. I think Trinidadians have something called it's like pastel.
Similar to
No,
the
because it's the
Belizean.
same. Some people say, well, it's like the tamal, the Mexican tamal. No, it's different. Also.
Okay.
It's different also. I say that it's similar to dokuno because we use the plantain leaf
Okay.
to
Yeah.
cover
Okay.
and everything, but this is not. It's salty. It's a food. It's a dish that you can have a lunch or
It's similar to Belizean dukuno and Mexican tamales, as you said. I think we're dukana.
But it's not the same. The content. I mean, could be the form of the tamal.
Yeah, with the banana leaf and all.
Exactly, but the content and the flavor is totally different.
Okay.
Nothing to do.
They're similar in presentation.
Could be similar.
Yeah.
Yes. Really similar
All right.
presentation.
So
Yes.
we're
yes,
at
Well, to give some information about this is the activity will start at 9:30.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there.
Yes.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll get into the week full of activities.
Perfect.
So
Thank
we'll
you
be
very much.
right back shortly.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it's a whole new world out there. Reaching new customers and getting products faster. That's what it's all about. Ocean freight rates are skyrocketing, so don't pay more for slower service. It's time to switch to faster, more reliable air cargo service with SkyMax Cargo. Up to 3 flights weekly to and from the USA, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean islands. Providing excellent import, export, and e-commerce solutions to put you ahead of the competition. For special low rates on small packages and air cargo, contact SkyMax today. 784-456-5400. Local agents SwiftPack Interprime Cargo. Call 784-456-5400 to book your shipments today.
St. Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, St. Vincent and Grenadines. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup Super 8s are loading. Come see boundary-breaking, history-making matchups. Who will make it to the semifinals? Get your tickets early at your local box office or at tickets.t20.com. It's going to be out of this world. For more information on Super 8 match fixtures, go to t20worldcup.com.
Do you want to feel clean or refreshed after using the bathroom, whether at home, work, or play? Welcome to My Smart Toilet Seats. All of our products wash your private parts after using the bathroom without the use of your hands. Let's hear what our national table tennis champion, Damian Dublin, has to say.
I tried it and it works. There are 4 options. Simply add an attachment to your existing toilet seat, or choose a non-electric seat, or better, an electric seat that washes and dries you with warm water and air. Lastly, get a complete smart toilet that also flushes itself. What are you waiting for? Get your smart toilet seat today. Be smart, be refreshed, be clean, be a winner like me.
Our smart toilet seat is available throughout St. Vincent at retail outlets with the orange flags. You can call us at 457-1703 or visit our website at justwashit.vc.
Quartz presents their 2024 furniture event, The Art of Living, at all Quartz stores nationwide. Come see what's new in living, dining, and bedroom furniture. Find the furniture piece that you've been looking for and complete the look with our designer rugs and accessories. Plus, you can shop today and pay later, so don't miss out. The Art of Living 2024 furniture event, only at Quartz, bringing value home.
It's the Mardi Gras at Victoria Park, the night of the finals of the 2024 Calypso competition. Will Fire Empress continue to reign supreme, or will she be dethroned by one of the other finalists? That question will be answered on the night of Sunday, July 7th. This big night will also see the battle for supremacy in the King and Queen of the Bands competition, as the masked fraternity showcase their skills and talent with a display of colors and creativity. This will be a night to remember. Sunday, July 7th, it's the Mardi Gras at Victoria Park with Kaiso and King and Queen of the Bands competitions 2024.
WEFM is SVG.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Welcome back, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 8:46, and you're listening to Activated Mornings. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Ari with me, is Roleza, and our special guest today is the head of the diplomatic mission of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, Mr., or should I say, Senor Francisco Perez. And we're talking anniversary of CARICOM and the activities we're in. So I'm guessing we begin on Monday.
No. This week.
This week,
yeah,
Thursday, 27th.
30, 27.
Oh yes, you did say that.
Yeah, is just one that day.
Mhm.
We will start at 9:30 there in the
Financial complex.
And we will have the presentation of We Folk, as I say, La Gracia, and the drummers, the SVG Drum Foundation. But also we will have a conversatory about reparations with the participation of Mr. Adrian Odell, that you know him, is the chairman of the commission, the reparation commission. Also the professor, Dr. Clive Scott, he's a historian, and he's now in Venezuela talking about the linkage between the cultural aspect of our countries through the drums, no? And from Venezuela, we will have a video sending by Jesus Chucho Garcia. He is also a specialist in reparation. He has a book published about the slavery and colonization. No? So those three, and we hope that the Honorable Prime Minister can also have some future address and talk about reparation also and the relationship, because he went last year to Venezuela to participate in our activity, and he talked about the CARICOM and relation with Venezuela. No,
So it was him and Adrian Udo, right? Last year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And well, for us, for Venezuela, it is very important the reparation issue, no? Because the first thing that we think that the colonizer have to do is to recognize that they were involved in the genocide
Acceptance.
and acceptance. Yes. So with the pressure that the countries can make, I think in some moment they have to recognize that they must recognize the participation in the genocide of Africans and our culture. No, from there, after the recognition, well, we can achieve many other things. No, but we want to invite all the Vincentians that want to be there in the activity on Thursday 27 to participate and be there.
Okay. All right, so it's just that day?
Yes, just that day. Yes.
I don't know why I thought it was a week of activities.
A week. Well, because we call the week of Venezuela and the Caribbean because we will celebrate the week in the Caribbean. I mean, it's not the same day in all the countries, but it's from yesterday to Friday that in the Caribbean we are celebrating the day. No, remember that also that very soon on 28th of July we have presidential elections, and they are very important. They are participating more than 33 parties that exist in Venezuela.
Say that again?
33 parties that are participating, supporting 12 candidates. We have 12 candidates actually, including the President Maduro.
Right.
And those 33 parties support the 12 candidates. Maybe one candidate have 6 parties supporting them, another 3, another 4, another depend of the alliance that they do. But it's very important to know that in Venezuela the democracy is respected, and the demonstration is that 33 parties, while in the United States just 2 parties, or maybe 3, or in other countries there are just 2 or 3. In Venezuela, 33 are with 18 million person that can vote, have the right to vote. Well, those 18 million can elect in different or through different parties the president of Venezuela. No, but we can when the day of the election approach, I hope that you can invite me to talk longer about the election, because it's important in Venezuela. You know, the pressure that in some moment were made by some international or some countries internationally, because they don't recognize when the President Maduro won the election in the last period. No, so now that again, and they impose the sanction, they don't recognize, they broke diplomatic relationship between the 2 countries. They accept one person that he themselves say, I am the president of Venezuela in one square. And now we say funny, but many people, many things happen in Venezuela because him. No,
I remember.
And also now the main refinery that exists in the United States called Citgo that belong to Venezuela, and more than 5,000 gas stations that belong to Venezuela in the United States, they are stealing now the refinery and the gas station, because that person called Juan Guaido and part of the right-wing opposition just give to the government of the United States. No? So we have to think on that when we talk about Venezuela.
Where is he now?
He's in United States, living there with the protection of the administration, the Biden administration, living very good with all the money that he stole from that refinery and that and from the government of Venezuela.
Because I paid a lot of attention to that while it happened while I was studying. I paid a lot of attention to it because I wanted to understand what exactly happened there and how the US got involved. Because people theorize, I don't know if they're facts, I have to say theorize. People theorize that the US came in and supported him in his claim that he was the president, and that caused a lot of the civil unrest in Venezuela during that time. And I remember he was taken to the US, but I was curious when you brought up elections if you had returned to try to contest.
No. He can't participate because also the support. I mean, this is the way that the United States act. You support somebody when he is not a person of interest for you. Just abandon him, and he can have in United States, accept in United States, but he's like a dead person in like a zombie in United States. No, nobody take attention. He moved on another person. Now the person that is interested for the United States because respond to their interest because assure that I'm assure that they will give what the United States ask is Maria Corina Machado and the candidate that is difficult to explain because maybe you can understand. You have a party or a person that is called Maria Corina Machado. She tried to participate in the election, but she have administrative sanction imposed by the Republic of Venezuela. She didn't. When you are tricky, when you do what you cannot do, when you try to not to pay the taxes in all the countries, they impose sanction to you. Some jail, some fine, some different. No, in her case, she tried to trick the taxes, and she cannot present to a public as a public officer for 15 years. Is the sanction that they
15 years. Okay.
Yeah, 15 years. Okay. So she tried to participate in the election, and the National Electoral Council say no, you cannot because you have this. So she imposed another candidate in her end that is called Edmundo González. But he is an old person, have not so much energy, cannot speak very well also. So in fact, you know that you are in campaign and you go to different places and you are active, but the candidate have to go. In this case, Maria Corina Machado is the person that go with a picture of him. You can love, but it's true. She said, "This is my candidate. Vote for him." Right. And where is him? Yeah. Where is the candidate? No. Everybody asked them, and well, that she is, and the team is the new puppet of United States. I mean, the person of interest of United States, and that they can move and do what are there, because they promote, or she promoter, I don't remember the name.
I heard that so much.
She assured that she will privatize all the oil company, everything that the education, privatize the education, the high the university education, privatize many companies that Venezuela belong to Venezuela. So that is what she assured, because United States tell them, and the monetary fund pledge is the word pledge.
Yeah, so we definitely would look forward to these discussions on the election, because we could see that you feel passionate about it.
Yes.
But on Thursday, did you mention, besides La Gracia, who will be performing?
Yes.
Who are the cultural acts on Thursday?
Arwick Folk is the theater group, La Gracia, and the SBG Drum Foundation.
Okay, perfect. And it starts at 9:30.
9:30, yes. 9:30.
All right, so listeners, be there at 9:30. We have an interesting culturally, well, I was going to say cultural explosion, but we're going to have speeches, we're going to have performances.
Correct.
It's going to be quite interesting. And it's free. Just come and drink it in on Thursday.
Correct.
So it is 9:00 now. Is there anything you'd like to leave with the listeners?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity in the name of the government of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, and in the name of our president, Nicolás Maduro, our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ivan Gil. I want to thank WEFM that always open their doors to us, and to promote our different activities here and talk about very interesting topics and information. No?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks again for being here.